Having spent so much of my life in a high school classroom and on a high school campus, one of the biggest topics that come up all the time and has actually filled students with anxiety is, what am I gonna be when I grow up? Yeah, that's intimidating. That's a tough thing. What am I gonna do? I gotta pick a career and then I gotta do that for the next 50 years of my life. And also in America, you have so many options. You can do all kinds of stuff. So I've developed 2 things to help my students with it, and I've shared them a little bit on Instagram, but I'm gonna share them both with you now here, because this is really intimidating. First of all, what I say to my students is like, look, imagine that you have to go on a blind date, and they line up 3 people in front of you, and they say, okay, pick the guy or the girl, whatever you're into, who you wanna go out with, but then you have to marry, have kids with, and have grandkids with, and then die with. Choose which one of these 3. It's like, what? What are you, nuts? No, I'm gonna pick one that I wanna go on a date with. And then if I like that date, then I will go on a second date. If I didn't like it, then I won't. So don't think like I gotta choose a career and then I have to do that for the rest of my life. That's not the way it works. That adds so much unproductive pressure. The average American has more than 12 jobs throughout their life, many times changing entire careers. So you don't have to pick what you'll do for the next 50 years. You just have to pick something and then you can always change your mind. You can always pivot. In fact, you will pivot. Believe me, I didn't think I'd be on Instagram making videos just a few years ago. And no matter what you pick, you will take those skills with you to the next job. All of those skills are super valuable, even if it was a skill of getting up early and showing up on time. You've developed that now and you'll bring that to your next job. Don't worry about what you major in. Whatever you major in, you can use that. You major in psychology and then you decide you want to go into business. Well, psychology will help you in business. You major in English and then you decide you want to go into law or medicine. Well, English is just being able to communicate clearly. That would be wonderful if you can communicate clearly as a doctor or communicate clearly in court. It's all good. Think of your career as getting skills and using those skills somewhere else. The skills that I developed explaining stuff to teenagers, I use on social media and on my podcast, Cylinder Radio. But getting back to the 2 things that I developed. The first one is to create columns. And those columns are, what do you enjoy? What are you good at? And what brings you meaning? The meaning one is pretty important. What gives you a sense of fulfillment, like a purpose? Because a lot of people are in a crisis of meaning right now. So you go through different activities throughout your life and you say, oh, I was good at that. You mark whatever that was. Say, I really enjoyed that. You mark that down. Say, wow, I feel good after doing that. I feel like I matter. Like it actually matters that I'm here when I do that thing. Taking care of people, whatever it is, you mark that down. And then you look for the overlap. Can you find something where you're good at it, you enjoy it, and it brings you meaning? That's gold. I get that through teaching. I love talking to teenagers and breaking down things and understanding things. I'm good at it. I've been doing it a long time, and I'm pretty darn good at explaining stuff to teenagers. And it gives me tremendous sense of meaning. The letters that I get at the end of the year and the way that parents have told me how much I've had an impact on their children and stuff like that. I get all 3. That's how I know I'm in a good career for me. The second one is find what you love working hard at. Not make your passion the thing you love your career. No, not just the things that you love. I love sitting by the pool getting drunk. That's not a good career. It doesn't give you a lot of meaning or a lot of purpose. So it's not just turn your passion into a career, and it's not quite what Mike Rowe said, which is turn your career into your passion. So if it's cleaning toilets, you just say, hey, this cleaning toilets has allowed me to provide for my family and stuff like that, so now I love it. Nah. Instead, find the things that you love working hard at. The most successful people that I have in my life are successful because they found the thing that they love the grind of. They love the grind. One of my best friends, the black belt jiu-jitsu instructor, Zach Maslany, he just loves it. He loves teaching jiu-jitsu. He loves breaking it down. He is sweaty on the mats every single day, breaking down tape, helping his guys, helping his girls, all of that kind of stuff. He just loves it. Well, he's really successful at it. My friend Shannon Weinstein is an accountant and she just loves numbers. She loves finding loopholes in numbers and all that kind of stuff. She just loves numbers and trying to save money and work on the different tax codes and stuff like that. That would be like a punishment for shoplifting for someone like me, but she loves it. So guess what? She's great at it. My wife loves sales and marketing. I don't like sales. I sold vacuum cleaners for a couple of months back in college and I was terrible at it. I didn't like it. My wife loves sales. She loves marketing and she's successful at it. Look, you will beat the competition who are doing it for any other reason than they love it. There are a lot of people who are doing the grind to get money or to get fame or to get clout in some way or to get power. But if you're doing it because you love it, you throw on another pot of coffee just to work and work and work because you love the work, you will beat them. You will beat them. Find the thing that you love working hard at. And it's going to be a lot of trial and error. So I hope this helps you frame a little bit if you're thinking about what am I going to do for a career? And I know some of you out there might be in your 40s or 50s and you don't know what you want to be when you grow up. It's all good. Maybe this can help you because it is truly a gift when you find that thing that you love working hard at and it gives you a real sense of meaning and purpose. It's a beautiful thing.